One of the best things you can do while visiting Lisbon, Portugal is to take a day trip to the town of Sintra. It's the kind of place that looks like it could have been taken right out of a fairy tale. Sintra is known for its history and nature, and the main attraction is the colorful Palace of Pena. It has a unique blend of architectural styles and stunning views from its hilltop location surrounded by lush forests. There are several ways you can get to Sintra, but we decided the easiest option was to take the suburban train line that takes you right to the center of the town. We're starting off our day trip at the Rocio train station in the heart of Lisbon.
Okay, so we came to the train station Rocio and we got our ticket to Sintra at one of these machines here. For each person it was €5 for a return ticket. So we got our tickets here, now we're gonna head over to the train. Okay, we made it on the train and it's leaving right on time. I believe we're supposed to get there in about 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'll find out.
We just got off our train here in Sintra, and it was actually really easy to figure out how to use it to get here. So now we're gonna walk through the town on our way to the Sintra National Palace. Okay, we made it to the Sintra National Palace, which is the building right back here behind me. This was a really short walk from the train station, only like 10 to 15 minutes. By the way, this isn't the big colorful palace that you've probably seen in all the pictures. There's two national palaces, so this is just the first stop. We're gonna be getting to the other one a bit later. We came back behind the palace to explore the gardens, which are really nice. I believe to get actually inside the palace, you have to pay admission, which we're not going to do right now. We have a lot of other things to see today anyway, but this is really nice back here. You can even see the ocean a little bit back there behind us. It's pretty cool.
After visiting the gardens, it was time to head to our main destination, the National Palace of Pena. There are several ways to get there, but we decided to go for the hike up the hill. To find the start of the trail, we passed through the center of the cute town of Sintra and followed the many signs pointing us in the right direction.
So next up, we have about an hour walk on a small hiking trail that's going to go up to the next palace. The landscaping on this path is really amazing. All kinds of interesting plants and greenery. It's really nice to walk through here.
And the whole trail looks like a jungle. Really cool with so many tropical plants. Looks really nice.
Apparently there's some rock climbing spots along this trail, which is pretty interesting. Honestly, we're really enjoying this walk through nature here. There's a lot of buses that take you up to these places too, but I don't really understand that. I would definitely say do this walk. It's the best thing we've seen so far here in Sintra. We're passing by the entrance of the Moorish castle here. It's the one we've been seeing up on top of the hill from the trail and from down in town. We're not going to go inside. It's an admission of €8 per person. We're also just limited on time. We're not going to be able to do everything here today. So we're going to keep on continuing on the trail to the National Palace of Pena, which is the big colorful one that you've probably seen in the pictures. We just arrived to the National Palace of Pena. They do charge admission here, but there's two different options. So you can enter just the park here for €7.5 each, or you can actually go to the park and inside the palace for €14 each. We just did the park admission for €7.5 each. Well, you want to get the views of the palace and explore the area around it, but we don't really feel like we need to go inside. So we're gonna start walking around the park here and hopefully get some good views of the palace. So just to clarify, everything we've done today up to this point was free once we got to Sintra, but now everything we're going to be doing from here on, since we just paid admission, you do have to pay the €7.5 to get to. We made it up to the palace and it's really beautiful. So even with the ticket we got, we can still get right up next to it and walk around on the terraces and see all the views from the outside. It's really cool. So we can't go on the inside parts, but we still get to completely see around the palace here. There's a narrow walkway that goes all along the side of the castle here that's so cool. It continues the amazing views all around us. 360 views, really amazing. I definitely feel like we're getting our money's worth for this, and we don't really regret not being able to go inside. I think just seeing this stuff outside is really amazing. We can see Lisbon off in the distance that way, and I don't know if you can make it out, but the red bridge is right over there between the trees. We also have views down on the Moorish castle below us that we passed on our walk earlier, and the Atlantic Ocean off that way. Really amazing. We can see everything from here. So we have a bit of a tip for you guys. Earlier it was really crowded here, and the place technically says it closes at 6, but it's now 7, and for the past 30 minutes or so we've been almost completely alone up here, and the lighting's also really good, so we've gotten some good pictures. Before, when it was too crowded, it was hard to get a good picture with so many people surrounding you.
The castle looks really amazing. It's probably one of the most beautiful castles I've seen in my life. Really like it came straight from the fairy tale. Really, really beautiful.
Yeah, this was really cool to see. We really liked it. It really is as impressive as it looks in the pictures, maybe even more so.
Yeah.
And we, I think, are really satisfied with the way we did things today. The walk up was really nice, one of the best parts, honestly, so we're really glad we didn't take the bus. And I think what we chose to pay admission for, just the park here, was a good choice also. We didn't pay to go inside, we didn't really feel like we needed to, and we didn't pay for the other castles either. So just this National Palace of Pena Park.
Yeah, definitely made it worth it. A day trip coming to Sintra just to see this.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely worth a day trip. So now we're just going to try to walk down. We're going to try to go a little bit quickly because we don't want it to get too dark on us here. So we're just going to walk down back into the town and to the train station. We made it back to the train station and we're about to get on the train now. We had to wait like 20 minutes or so for this one, but not too bad. And on the way here, we did stop and eat. We sat at a restaurant. We each got chicken with fries and rice for 11 euros each. But anyway, that's it for today. We really enjoyed our day trip to Sintra, but we're just going to head back now and get some sleep. So see you guys tomorrow.